The People's Democratic Party has alleged and reacted to the claim by the presidency that past political religious leaders were plotting to forcefully remove President Muhammadu Buhari from office. You are haunted by your shadows, PDP reacts as presidency alleges plot to forcefully remove Buhari. The presidency had, in a statement made available to journalists by Femi Adesina, the presidential spokesman to President Muhammadu Buhari, said the individuals were convening some sort of conferences where a vote of no confidence would be passed on the president, thus throwing the land into further turmoil. Reacting, PDP, in a statement by Kola Ologbondiyan, its national publicity secretary, on Tuesday said that the Buhari administration and the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) should live up to the responsibilities of office instead of engaging in frivolous allegations against Nigerians. According to the party, the presidency's statement was an attempt by the APC to heighten political tension in Nigeria ahead of the 2023 election. The statement, which was titled "You are haunted by your own shadows," PDP tells Buhari presidency. APC reads in part, "Perhaps the presidency has forgotten that in 1983, Brigadier Muhammadu Buhari, as he was then known, led a military coup to truncate a democratically elected government, thereby causing our nation a huge drawback on democratic governance." Also, in 2015, the APC, which was already formulated, made itself available as a vehicle of brigandage to disrupt our political process by beguiling Nigerians and taking power through violence, propaganda, and falsehood. Even in 2019, Nigerians will be quick to remember how the APC imported bandits, vandals, and thugs from neighboring countries as political mercenaries to unleash violence, disrupt our voting processes, and muscle itself to power. The PDP therefore counsels the Buhari administration and presidency and the APC to look inwards as all fingers towards any possible plots to upturn our democracy point to them. Our party believes that the statement by the Buhari presidency is an attempt by the APC to heighten political tension in our country ahead of 2023 election, having realized that they can't face the people at the polls. Well, it's good and well said. Even in 2023, there is not going to be election, according to the plot and the coup that was planned in 1983 by the former then President Muhammadu Buhari. It's been said as at that time that coup were what is unobtainable as at that time. Military coup, killing one another just because of position, vying for position. And Buhari came back again in 2015 to come and rule the country and seeking for power. I could remember when the APC administration that we are, facing its tumor now, said if Buhari does not win the election, it will make Jonathan's administration unbearable. It will make his government, on governance for the people, that there will be bloodshed. I could remember vividly. That's why he went ahead to the Niger Republic to import all these Fulani bandits, kidnappers. Buhari promised them so many things, heaven and earth, and at the long run, he was unable to fulfill the promise. That's why we are seeing all this insecurity all over. And with his own incompetence, with his own, challenge attitude towards governance, that's why we are seeing all this chaos and menace, insecurity everywhere, banditry everywhere, kidnapping everywhere. Boko Haram are on the rise every day. Factually, every day we hear about killings, from kidnapping, from attacking, from especially this Boko Haram. They are too much of themselves. Even the soldiers, our so-called military, have not been able to defeat them. We only record little success from our so-called military. Maybe the gap is so enormous. The gap is so much that whenever the Boko Haram attacks, they attack in massive, they attack in massive, and they destroy so many things, and damage so many things. But the soldiers and or the military, I wouldn't know. They would say they are obeying the last order. They wouldn't want to attack them like the last one. The last attack that was in Damasak when a brigadier general asked them not to release, weapon, not to release the soldiers to go and fight. But they were there. All the soldiers were so much disappointed that they could not even fight back. And Boko Haram operated for over 4 hours in a same country. A brigadier general would advise the soldiers not to shoot, just allow them operate, because there are some citizens, even the Air Force plane was supposed to release missile. Say because innocent people, the residents are still there, that they will destroy life. When Boko Haram has attacked, when the innocent residents had all fled, they are now telling the soldiers to keep mute and not to release weapon. Wow, this is so appalling. Okay, let's go through the comment section concerning what the article says and what the article is all about concerning Buhari during 1983 until now. What the comparison and contrast. So many reactions have been trailing. Someone says, let the coup come and very fast. Let the coup come and very fast. Because in 1983 there was coup, and let the coup come and very fast, because in this APC administration they need to plan coup against themselves, because they are the ones in this administration. They are the ones, causing this chaos, causing havoc all over, because their governance is very not accommodating and bad. Truly speaking, the presidency is really haunted by shadows. If you are living in a glass house, don't throw stones. 1983 reloaded. As a matter of fact, it would be an act of patriotism to kick out the vegetable living large on our taxes. $1 billion vanish under that stakeholder skeletons. Watch until we introduce capital punishment for those rogues in power. Nigeria no go even better. Nigerians cannot endure the irresponsible, obnoxious, and clueless government of President Muhammadu Buhari 2023. We Nigerians should forcefully remove now or never. That's some of the reactions of so many people. Lastly, let me just go through this. Those who live by the sword all die by the sword. You overthrow a democratically elected government, and today the chicken has come home to roast too. You are listening to Independent TV 7. A word is enough for the wise.